everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
People have been saying that they think they've been receiving some sort of download, experiencing flashes of light, hear the sounds of bells and other things. Alex, can you tell me if humanity is receiving informational downloads, and if so, what sort of things might they experience at times of these downloads? Asks Greg Racer.
Yes, I do. I've heard many people talk about that. Many people have shared with me where they'll be driving and suddenly they'll find themselves consciously someplace else, and they're getting all these informations. They see all these patterns and mathematical equations, because the universe speaks in math, what we would call math. And they see all these scenes that have absolutely nothing to do with their present life. And then when they come out of it, they're at their destination, where they were heading to. But they weren't consciously aware of how they got there from where the download began and to where it ended. They somehow managed to get to where they were going without even being aware of it. And they're driving the car. I'll give you an experience I had just the other day myself with a friend at lunch. I suddenly found myself in space, looking down on the Earth and looking at all the Starlink satellites and many of the other satellites, the Iridium satellites. And I was thinking, wow, this is really interesting. They're pretty. They're lovely to look at from space. But I still have a problem that one person has control of all of it. I still have an issue with that. And my thought was, as I was being brought back, as I was leaving that space of being above the Earth, coming back to the table, my thought was, well, if we all could learn telepathy, we wouldn't need any of this shit. And no one could control our thoughts or manipulate our thoughts if we were all telepathic. And we could talk to anybody we wanted anywhere on the planet without interference or control or manipulation. And when I came back and I looked up at the table, my friend was sitting and she's like, well, where did you go? She knew I left. She knew I had checked out. And for me, it seemed like hours. But, in reality, it was maybe 30, 45 seconds here. So that kind of stuff happens to a lot of people, a lot of kids too. Um, the universe is a living thing, and we are all cells and atoms inside the living thing. Sometimes we just have to go with that.
Asking for a friend. Two of my children with recent PhDs in biomedical sciences 2017 and biochemistry and molecular biology 2011, another with PhD degree in aerospace engineering 2020 and physics 2015. Would they need to go back to school, or will there be crash courses to get them caught up with the truth so they can help once they wake up?
No, I would think with their specific background, the best thing to do for people like that, for your kids, would be to immediately throw them into the field with other extraterrestrials. Just put them on board a ship with other extraterrestrials and Solar Warden with Navy crew that mans those craft, and let them have at it. Let them ask the questions, let them experience it, let them decide themselves what information they were given is true or not. That's the best way, would be hands-on experience. That's what I would do. And just being in their space will negate probably 50-60% of whatever education they had. Okay. Let it just fall by the wayside on itself, as opposed to having to put together this entire new curriculum. Just throw them into the field and let them learn hands-on. Could also be that, standing next to an extraterrestrial who's telepathically communicating to them, they can download all these files of information to them, which will replace the bullshit they've learned in school. Okay? It'll replace it. So they'll just get the downloads and they'll be like, wow, got it. Now it makes sense to me. That's how I would do it if it were me. Let's get them into the field as quickly as possible. I don't see the point in having them start over. I mean, it's, like reincarnation. How many times do you have to learn to ride a bicycle? Right? How many times you have to learn to ride a bicycle? One should be enough. So they went all that time through all that education. Let's just put them into the field. They'll either figure it out or they'll lose it. One or the other. Okay. But I would think that they'd be overwhelmed with curiosity to see all these hypotheticals that they've been taught in university here in front of them in the physical, as they're standing on the deck of a starship, looking at the Earth, the moon, our solar system, with Navy personnel moving around the ship doing their thing, and an extraterrestrial there wanting to introduce themselves. Boom. Okay, they're off to the races.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.